Various schools in Nairobi have formed bands in order to be a part of this competition, after which we will have the ultimate winner. They're here to showcase their musical talents, their instrument prowess, and their personalities. There will be 3 rounds in this competition. After round 1, 2 bands will be eliminated. After round 2, 1 band will be eliminated, leaving 2 bands to take part in the final. These students are Young Liras, P-Squareds, and Sauti Sols. I am Viola Karori and I will be your host. Let's introduce you to our judges.
Hello, I am Bianaime Baraza. I am a singer, songwriter, and aspiring bassist of the band Sauti Sol.
My name is Lucas Bikedo. I'm the creative director of Ogopa DJs. We've been doing music for a while now, but we are mainly interested in the popular music category.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Joroge. I'm a musician, a classical musician. I sing, so my voice is my instrument.
What inspires me as a judge is just the hunger to see younger bands coming up. I want to see bands from Kenya playing in big stages and people going crazy about Kenyan music.
What I really want to see, to be honest, is passion. To see people who really are doing what they love to do and are able to share that passion with the audience. That's very, very key.
Live performance is really a difficult thing to do, and most people don't actually realize it. There are very few people who actually can perform live and you get to enjoy it.
My parting shot for the bands is let's have a good time. I'm out to have a good time.
Well done for doing what they do.
Them to enjoy themselves and make the crowd, the audience also enjoy and feel the vibe.
Put competition aside. Let's do music. Let's do what's brought us here. Let's love the music and enjoy ourselves.
Tonight, we continue with the Battle of the Bands on Bound for Fame. In the first round, the 5 teams give it their all with their African arrangements for a chance to make it into the second round. Mustard Wombat performed an African song, Yelele, a song that cuts across all borders. Acid Resistance were daring enough to perform their own rendition of Coming Home by Sauti Sol, considering that a Sauti Sol member is one of the judges.
And my nights are cold, and I miss your love, yeah, I miss your touch, I'm coming home.
Yellow Light Machine played a beautiful own composition titled Truth.
Cause we are broken and cold, wandering alone into the distance. So buy me some hope, tell me a story, tell me the truth hurts, but don't worry, we can change the fact.
Control Escape strutted their stuff on stage, and they performed their own style of a well-known song, Nakupenda.
Wacha kunikagua, nakupenda vivyo ulivyo, nakupenda wewe.
Crystal Axis was the last band on the stage in the first round, and they brought their A game to the song Blue Uniform.
Hey you in the blue uniform, 'cause if I have wronged you, I would fall.
And the judges had a couple of things to say about each of the 5 performances.
For you as a singer, very beautiful voice, but sometimes you were going too low for yourself and you were letting those low notes go. So in the same vibrancy that you have in your higher range, you need to work at having it in your lower range as well, or maybe you pitch it a little higher so that we don't lose you at the bottom?
What I really feel we are missing in this whole thing is how the band comes together. Think about it in terms of creating a show, a performance that everyone else can be able to catch on to. And then, you've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. I should have my eye now looking at this guy. What is he doing now? What is this? Keep it interesting.
I love that song, man. I think it's an amazing jam. I love how you played it. Looking at you guys, I think I like your swag, the purple, you're all, and some color. So yeah, I love you guys are amazing.
Unfortunately, 2 teams had to say their goodbyes. Mustard Wombat of St. Julius Academy bade us farewell, and Yellow Light Machine from the Lint High School was not too happy about their departure.
Man, so we didn't make it.
We're so special.
The way I see it, man, you get knocked down, you jump up again,
It's okay, man.
Michael Jordan got cut from the basketball team, right? Yeah, just, man,
that's
I don't feel like talking
What's
much,
important
but
is that
whatever,
just us.
Yeah.
We are
music. We don't
I
make
am
judges.
me.
Our guest judge for the day, Elizabeth Joroge, had to take her leave, but not before imparting words of wisdom for the bands to follow.
You need to learn to become one and to understand and feel each other. So look up sometimes. Look at what your guy is doing, match what he's doing, play with him, have that relationship.
At this point in the show, as we get into the second round, we have Crystal Axis from Strathmore School.
Hey guys, we are Crystal Axis!
We have Control Escape from St. Mary's School.
We are Control Escape and we are from St. Mary's.
And we also have Acid Resistance, also from Strathmore School.
Hey, we're Acid Resistance!
Who will make it into the final round? Welcome back to Bound for Fame. We are in the second round, with 3 bands battling it out to be one of the finalists in the third and last round. The school's competition to be the ultimate band continues right now on Bound for Fame.
Welcome back to Bound for Fame. Starting us off in round 2 is Acid Resistance from Strathmore School, performing Nothing at All.
A product of my age, you all know my distraction. I was a holy man, but now, with all my trials behind me, weak in my conviction, and so I walk to try to get away, knowing that someday I will have to face the fear that will come from knowing that the one thing I had left was you, and now you're gone. A victim of my time, a product of my age, a beautiful obsession. I kept you locked away outside, you've been heavy on my mind, and now I am ashamed. And so I walk to try to get some space, knowing that someday I will have to face the fear that will come from knowing that the one thing I had left was you, and now you're gone. Now, is there nothing at all that I can do to turn your heart? Is there nothing to lean on that could help you raise the scars? Take it all, make it all, use a little strength before I fall. Is there nothing at all? No.
Now, what do you say to that? I want to hear what you have to say about that. Judges.
The competition has started. Now, that's the jam, and that's my favorite song. You guys actually sang my favorite song. The guitar was on point. The keyboardist had swag. The vocalist, man, you guys, your voice is so nice. You're still scared of hitting the high notes, though. I didn't get you in the chorus. You know what I want to hear in the chorus. But anyway, all in all, you guys sounded brilliant.
Thank you.
All right, Lucas.
Baraza said it all. This time I've actually gotten entertained. Because guys were in it, guys were enjoying themselves. You know, like everyone was doing, this has to work. This is great.
Thank you.
All right. Coming up next, performing I'm Yours from Strathmore School, please welcome Crystal Axis.
Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks, and now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my best. Listen, nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it to get my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more. No more, it cannot wait. I'm yours, there's no need to complicate. Our time is short, this is our fate. I'm yours. Open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find that the sky is yours. There's no need to. There's no need to complicate, because our time is short, and this is our fate. 'Cause I'm yours. Oh yeah. Oh, and baby, best believe I'm yours. You best believe that I'm yours. You best believe that I'm yours. Yeah, that I'm yours.
All right. Baraza.
Like, simple songs sound so beautiful, man. You guys picked a good song with simple chords, and you pulled it off pretty well. You sang very, very well. Like, your voice can really be worked into something, you know. You're gifted. I'm still complaining about the sax guy. I can't hear this boy. My sax friend, I'm challenging you. The next week, when I come to listen to you, I want to hear you playing notes. I want to hear you playing notes. I don't want you to be the weakest link in the band. In fact, a sax is a very good instrument to add on to the band. So I really want you to pull up your socks. Mr. Drama, Mr. Keyboard, kudos, man. Good job.
Lucas.
You killed it. You tried. At least now we can see, I can feel some things running around, asking me to stand up and jig with you guys. But now there's the same issue that he's saying. I seem not to get how the sax gets in. I haven't had him so far. The drama was excellent. I should have come then, sat and showed you one or two things of how not to play. But it was a good job. Congratulations.
All right, thank you very much. Wrapping up round 2, please welcome Control Escape from St. Mary's School with their own composition, Hey There.
Hey there, Mrs. Officer, you're taking too long to come to my rescue. And you, Mr. Doctor, you're charging too much to come to my rescue. there, Mr. Teacher, now the class is over. I feel like an overachieving underachiever, like class was one big lie. Because I try to fly, spread out my wings, world shot me down, world told me things that I didn't want to know. More so, I have nothing to show to you. To you. Falling down has never felt so good. Falling down has never felt so good. Mr. Teacher, and you, Mr. Doctor, and you, Mrs. Officer, you're all taking too long. I said, hey the Mr. Teacher, hey the Mr. Doctor, hey the Mrs. Officer, you're all taking too long. Hey the Mr. Teacher, now the class is over. I feel like an overachieving underachiever, like class was one big lie.
Control Escape with their own composition. Let's hear what the judges have to say about that. Lucas?
The song was not bad. One thing that I noted, and I keep forgetting, is that I've noticed you try to make use of the space available, which is good as a performer. You're just a bit scared because there's a whole stage that you could actually use. You know, like right now you'd be performing like you're performing for me, but there are like other people around that need to be entertained, and everyone needs to feel like they're part of the performance.
I'm really happy that at least at your age you're writing music. That's amazing, man. It's a nice thing to be a songwriter at an early age. My problem is at some point get somewhere and the song just crumbled. I don't know what happened. The drama changed, the beat, and then like everything started falling apart in the middle. You guys need to work on how you just maintaining a groove throughout the song is really important. And for that performance, I just felt the only guy I can big up right now is the keyboardist. That guy is really, he sounded really good. The song, the rest of you guys are good individually, but as a unit, you need to come together more. And then also for the guitar, I wish you used an acoustic guitar instead, because that effect didn't quite bring out the mellowness of the song in the right way. It's kind of edgy and noisy, you know. But you guys are coming up good. You guys have a good foundation. Just be friends and keep on doing it. Do it for fun. It's going to work out. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Control Escape, for your own composition. So here we are at the end of round 2. And the judges have made their decisions. You have played as best you possibly can, but the truth is that only 2 of you can make it to the final. And the moment of truth is here. We'll start with each of your bands. Crystal Axis. The judges thought that the drama was very strong, and as a team you played quite cohesively, but the saxophone was your weakest link. Control Escape. You were more apart than together, but your keyboard was quite good. Acid Resistance. Your keyboardist was a superstar. The singer needs to hit his high notes. I think those were the highlight and low light moments that the judges highlighted on during this round. So we will move on to eliminate one band for the final. Acid Resistance. You are through to the final. The next band that's through to the final we'll be right back. Before the break, we were in the middle of an elimination. The band that is moving on to the final is, drum roll, Crystal Axis. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Control Escape, for taking part in this competition. You were great sports. And I think we agree that the two best bands made it to the final.
I guess could have done better. You guys think? Yeah. Should have done better. But there are many opportunities as well.
In the final attempt at the title, please welcome back to the stage Crystal Axis performing Apologize.
Holding on a rope got me 10 feet off the ground. I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make a sound. You tell me that you need me, then you go and cut me down. But wait, you tell me that you're sorry, didn't think I'd turn around. And you say, hey, that it's too late to apologize. I said it's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. I said it's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. Yeah. I said it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Holding on a rope got me 10 feet off the ground.
Thank you very much, Crystal Axis. Judges.
Mwezi, my friend.
You're friends now, eh?
Listen, my friend. No, we're boys. I'm telling you this because you're a young guy, yeah? How old are you now, my friend? 14. Listen, the first rule about being an instrumentalist is you respect your instrument. Until the day that you will be able to play something extremely sensible on that saxophone, I beg that you don't step on stage with these gentlemen, because these guys are, right now, they're making you look bad. I'm not saying this because with any malice, but please practice. Put in hours into that instrument. I promise you it's going to pay. You're promising, you're showing a lot of promise, but right now, the only wrong thing in that song was the sax. Like, it was so off on so many different levels. The rest of you are doing a fine job. Another thing is, when you're hitting the falsetto notes, don't hit them so hard. Just hit it soft. Hit it soft. It's going to be fine. You guys are good.
Lucas.
One thing that we always forget is that we always have to work as a band. That's very important. And then 2, everyone is important in this. Like when Baraza was talking about the sax being part of the team, it just takes one off note to put everything else in jeopardy. Yeah. Another thing that I'm wondering is if the notes were too high, couldn't the key be shifted down so that you're more comfortable, or does that make it more difficult for the rest of the band to play? Is it something that could be worked on? Because I think you executing your thing, you need to be comfortable also. I think that's the only thing that I've noted.
Thank you very much, Crystal Axis. Welcome back to Bound for Fame. This is round 3, the round that will seal their deal, make or break them, give them the title or not. Acid Resistance from Strathmore School, performing Apologize.
Standing on your own, got me 10 feet off the ground. I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make a sound. Yes, you tell me that you need me, then you go and cut me down. But wait, tell me that you're sorry, didn't think it'd turn around. And you said, it's too late to apologize. Yeah, it's too late, yeah. I said it's too late to apologize. No, it's too late, no. It's too late to apologize, too late to apologize. Too late, no. Too late to apologize. Standing on your own, got me 10 feet off the ground.
It's too late to apologize, judges.
The thing that has got me off a bit is because the song normally gets the emotion from the high notes that the singer sings. So as much as the band did a good job playing it, it feels like the lead was dragging it down. Not that you did a bad job. It's good at least you didn't attempt to sing the high notes, but you tried to do like your own rendition, which is not bad, but that's all I feel. But the performance was good.
Well, I think you're an amazing singer, but you're just scared of hitting high notes generally. Like we need to sit you down on a piano.
Trust me, I've tried hitting high notes, and you can ask my sister. It's not.
It's not because you don't. It's not because you can't hit high notes. It's because you don't know how to.
Yeah.
So actually, you just need to sit down and practice, and sit with your keyboardist and just go la 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 la, and take it high and take it high and take it high until you can hit them properly. And that keyboardist guy, man, that boy is a star. That boy has swag.
All right.
The boy is a star. And the drama really came through in that jam, man. I was feeling the violinist as well, man. It's everything about the guitar. The band was on point. But that song, you need to get that note. Otherwise, you guys are good.
Thank you.
Here is the moment of truth. The bands were selected. They did practice. And they surely did represent their schools the best they could. We have Crystal Axis and Acid Resistance. This vote was cast by the audience as well as the judges, so a tally of both votes, and here we are announcing the winner. The ultimate winner of Bound for Fame today is you're nervous, huh? A little stress ain't gonna hurt nobody. All right. The winner today is Acid Resistance. Congratulations, guys. You did a fantastic job. Thank you, Crystal Access, for being fantastic sports and playing to the best of your ability. You did give it your all. Unfortunately, didn't turn out as good, but Acid Resistance takes the day today.
There's such a thing. I think it's just an episode.
Give it up for Acid Resistance!
I'm in chains, you're in chains too. I wear uniforms and you wear uniforms too. I'm a prisoner, you're a prisoner too, Mr. Jailer. I have fears, you have fears too. If I die, my friend, you go die too. Life is beautiful, beautiful, don't you think so too? Mr. Jailer, I'm talking to you, Jailer. Stop calling me a prisoner. Let he who is without a sin be the first to cast a stone, Mr. Jailer, Jailer. Jailer, Jailer. Stop calling me a prisoner, prisoner. Let he who is without a sin be the first to cast a stone, Mr. Jailer, Jailer, Jailer. No, calling me a jailer, jailer. No, calling me a prisoner, prisoner, prisoner. No, he who is without a sin be the first to cast a stone, Mr. Jailer, jailer, jailer.